There we go. Should be live now. Cue the track. Control audio. Oh, there you go. Now I'm getting this is science. A bit more. And halfway. Welcome to, well, Stream of Thoughts. Well, recently it's just been me talking about my recent projects. Because I suppose those are kind of the two big hitters. I said May was going to be busy for me, and it was. But, yeah, this is an interesting approach, or it changed direction from how I, what am I trying to say? From what I really, I guess just different from, it's just completely different from how I want to do the story, or separate reason. Why can't I talk today? I wanted to make this, well, I made the video and it had a drastically different motive than making the story. There we go. Ah. Anyways. Yeah. Well, I guess that's Stream of Thoughts, everyone. No. Well, yeah, so this time around, I guess to fill in, I did a Mega Man cover in Minecraft. I did Wily Stage 1 for Mega Man 2. I thought it was a fun, well, it's a good iconic tune. Also really easy to make in Minecraft, especially since it had 8-bit music and so it was easy to replicate just within the music aspect of Minecraft. And so that's kind of why I decided to do that. Just because, you know, it's, well, for one, it's making music outside of, well, outside of just playing the piano, which I'm okay with. You know, I could experiment with different things, such as instrumentals, harmonizing chords, things like that, or making my own stuff. I'm not exactly an expert. I'm definitely an amateur. But we gotta build up from somewhere. And so, yeah, I did this and played around with a lot of things. Actually, I do actually have the game on right now. But I might want to show you, I might not, because what I'm planning to do is actually, I want to talk about next. Kind of this next kind of video I want to make is going to be interesting. It's going to involve, once again, the back setup for, well, it's going to use this cover as a background. What I want to do, hang on, just double checking everything I talked about the cover. Yeah, fun cover. Yeah, the next thing I want to do with this song is talk about how games can be used in, well, to be beyond games. And that's kind of where I want to take this kind of idea and discussion. So first it's just a flat out rating the item. And then, well, the next is kind of a bit more explanation, but also kind of a push towards an idea. And what that idea is, I'll bring it up here now, is I want to talk about the use of gaming outside of just entertainment and play. And it's kind of been something that's kind of been running in my mind for a lot of time. And it's always been a pet peeve of mine whenever people dismiss video games as, well, just things for kids or just a waste of time, or air quote waste of time, but it's, I don't know, part of me wants to demonstrate that games could be used for so much more if we allow it to. I remember, sure, why not? I remember I was writing a paper on, I forgot what. It's supposed to be I remember I was writing a paper on various religious views in media, and one of the examples I wanted to use was from a game. And it took me a lot of effort to actually, well, persuade the teacher that, that a game can be is viable. It's not just, some kid thing. And I've had a few encounters of this. Hang on, I'm changing volume. There we go. Music going? Anyways, so what I wanted to show here is specifically is kind of how we could apply this to music. And how, it's not exactly a means to, well, it's more of a means to the end. It's not exactly the end itself, but, by using this, we could show this as like an educative tool, or perhaps a means of, what are the words I'm looking for? Yeah, an educative tool, a means of helping people learn music through a different medium. If, say, sheet music or sheet music or playing on an instrument doesn't really, or they haven't really gotten to that stage yet. And it's Minecraft, so it's still kind of that fun video game. So a bit of psychological conditioning there. Of course, Minecraft, I guess I could talk about that, has been my best companion tool so far for using this. Earlier on the channel, I have used it to show, kind of what's the word? In a form of a presentation. I've used Minecraft away a lot. Well, not a lot, but a fair amount of times. But it's just a good creative medium. It's very it's versatile. That's the word I'm looking for. And so for here, I want to show it making music and show the possibilities. And so the next video I'm eventually gonna make is gonna actually go in depth about that. Is hopefully talking to those people and telling them, hey, here's how you use music in games. Yep, I'm sticking with it. That's the narrative we're going with. And so, I don't know, I have the game popped up, but I don't really have much to show. Or not really much of a reason to show anything, really. But actually, you know what? Sure, let's try this for transition's sake. Close this. I can't hear the music, so if it was horrific or anything, I have no clue. Let's transition. There we go. Hopefully you could hear. Yeah, so I have this whole nice little station set up. And hopefully learn about rhythm instrumentals, so here well, this is also just to help me in general. So I could talk about, hey, these are 24 notes, and these are all the various instruments you could play. And then I'll just scroll across here. Learn how just learn how various instruments work within the system. Then hopefully, if you'll see here, this is all based on a timing system, based on kind of the electricity-based system, or circuitry system in Minecraft. Very good with teaching logic as well. But yeah, stuff like that. I want to actually show that I want to have a proper demonstration, a proper kind of show floor, I guess, of how you could get music in here and how you could use it as teaching tool and showing off how it works. Let's bring that back online. And so yeah, that's definitely my next goal, is to actually make this. Now of course this isn't completely done, and honestly I don't think I could finish it by next Thursday. Not even sure if I could do it Thursday after. So yeah, but it will be coming up. It's not like I'm in too much of a rush anyways, especially since, well, I guess good segue. Wow, that was a good segue to, I guess, general uploads. Because this feels weird that I'm tacking it on here at the end, but well, yeah, I think I'm gonna start slowing down Thursdays, or Thursday uploads now. I've put out a lot of my creative stuff, a lot of what I did, portfolios out, things like that, everything's going by. And I'm already starting to engage, or starting to use the channel for its intended purpose. And so yeah, in the meantime, I think it's time for me to slow down a bit on creative stuff, or at least until I could think of some. Since I don't want to pressure myself to think of something new each week, or do something, or force myself to do something each week. So yeah, while things are still busy, while I've still got creative delays, yeah, things will be delayed, and what I'll probably do is shift Hollow Knight Wednesday into Thursday as usual. And then whenever I have something ready is when I'll have something out. Because once again, punctuality is technically still a thing that I still can do. And, you know, it's time for this channel to start shifting directions now. But the Thursday creative uploads have already served their purpose. I'm always going to be doing more because it's what I want to do. But it'll start going at my own pace. But who knows, maybe Thursdays could also just be random things as well. Just for the sake of, you know, having a bit of variety here and there. So, wow, was that really it? I feel like I had so much more to talk about. Days where I feel like I have so much to talk about are the shorter ones, and yet the days where I felt like they'd be short are the long ones. I mean, I could just go over what I talked about. Really, Mega Man cover, that was fun to do. Gave me a fair... It was good to do some musical creativity and exercises. It was plenty of fun. Took me a while. Probably check. Actually, yeah, I could check within the game. I believe the game does statistics, yes. Let's see. According to this, how long was I working on this project? Because surprisingly, despite it being a hallway, it can take... Well, it took a while. Let's see here. Time played maybe? Time played is 0.6 days. So, about the total of that. Yeah, 0.6 days. That's what, 60%? 60% of 24. What's that? 20% of 24 is 2.4. So 2.4 times 3. So wait, 2.4 what? Hours? Yeah, 2.4 hours times 3. 6 hours? That does maybe. Yeah, it took a while. Although there is another setting here that says time with world up in 0.92 days. Now granted, there are some times where I've left it on and whatnot, so it's not entirely accurate. Or it's not entirely correlates to the exact time I did working on it, but yeah, it's still there's a lot of work put in. And even so, there's always room for improvement, room to do it better. So even then, that would take even more time. I mean, probably one of my biggest gripes about this project was just, it was literally me just running through a hallway, nothing flashy or scenic, but, well, A, it's not really the point of it. Well, the point of yeah, it wasn't really the true point of the video. Wasn't quite, yeah. Because really it was about the music more than anything. More than, here's what I could design in Minecraft. Which, if I had more time, I would have definitely given it flair. And, well, you know, I try to give it a bit of flair, but, eh. Anyways, that's it. That's the project. Yeah, that's the project. The upload's gonna be slow, and that the next thing I do want to work on is kind of this educative, kind of how to mine or how to use video games in proper setting. Actually, that's what I didn't talk about. Oh, apologies, I'm scatterbrained. I don't know nuts around this time either, but yeah, the title of this stream actually does have significance. Game the System. It's actually the series that I kind of wanted to do, kind of following this route. Yeah, following this kind of train of thought. Oh, that's gonna mess me up. But yeah, I've already talked about just integrating game. I've always had this idea of integrating games into other settings. And so back in the day, this is actually an old project that got pushed aside, where I want to talk about games and their application. And so with this, it might just be the very first episode. I'll just work hard on that. Hopefully I can do a lot more. Because there's definitely a lot of games, and there's definitely a lot of uses for them. Potential uses. I mean, personally, I like their viewing as forms of media or storytelling. That's a big one that's really important to me, as well as video game music. Not to be confused with music in video games, but yeah, just how different they are from, well, music you'd hear on a radio. Oh, I believe that. Okay, for the third time, I believe that's everything, and we've hit about 20 minutes, so I think we're good here. So just, yeah, change the schedule, and then I get to upload whenever, although it'll always be Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Ah. And I believe that the concluding phrase is, how do I end this again?